Hi, I'm Kevin.
And I'm Sergey, and we are the Tabletop Warlords. Once again, we find ourselves playing a game of Beyond the Gates of Antares, the best war game there is. We are continuing the Raiders of Bronvar campaign with the third scenario, Exploit the Breach. It's going to be a very fun scenario. It actually required me to build something like 3 buildings and another extra hauler in 2 weeks. I was literally losing my mind, but I accomplished it. The board looks great. So
this is a hobbyist dream campaign.
It's
very cool.
Yeah, we need to get so much more terrain, so it's cool. But before we get into the nitty gritty of the fluff and how the scenario works, I'm sure you guys can't help but notice our amazing new swag. We got cool new shirts, and it's because 2 weeks ago when we were filming our last episode, we got a mystery package in the mail. It was full of Gates of Antares miniatures.
A lot of miniatures. Actually, enough for both the Algorin and the Isaurians to build an alternate force organizational chart for our next mission. So we're really excited. We're going to have a really cool battle coming in for you for the next one.
So awesome. Free minis is basically it's the best feeling in the universe.
And we just wanted to thank John for supporting our channel and also being part of Team Sergey.
You know what? Mine just needed a few adjustments. Just needed little adjustments. Where we left off in the campaign, the Algorin and Concord were kind of just sharing 2 victory points.
I, however, with the Isaurians, have 7 victory points. We're coming for you!
So it's incredibly important for me to do decent in this one because it is the middle of the campaign. So this is kind of my chance to catch myself back up so that in the last 2 scenarios, I have more of a fighting chance. So without any further ado, let's check in on the lore as to where we are in the world of Omega Borelli. In the last battle, Sojun, the Algorin commander, escaped with his life, but barely. Ordering the general retreat, he and the remaining forces traveled through the Transmat, but Sojun refuses to not be on the front line and has now been airdropped to where the Concord Intel has identified the location of an intense builder artifact.
The artifact is so dense that it cannot be moved by normal means. It actually has to be transmitted off of the field. So Jun's troops have encircled it with reinforcements that Skatok the Brute is now going to have to break through.
Commander Sojun senses the coming storm and so has ordered all of his warriors into the ancient concrete structures of Pan-Human's past.
Skatok the Brute is not one for a fair fight. He knew where the Algorin are going to set up, and so he's ordered 2 phase strikers to fly into low orbit and bomb the buildings, scattering the Algorin troops, and then picking off the remainder with his foot soldiers.
We open up to our battle as the phase bombers are screaming overhead, about to drop their payload.
This is my 750 point Isaurian raiding force. Thought it would be fun and fluffy for this part of the campaign to take a drone force, so it can be led by Skatok the Brute himself. I'm really excited to see these guys just unleash a whole lot of plasma downfield. Overall, it's a pretty simple list. I can have 0 to 3 tactical, 3 to 6 support, 0 to 1 strategic, and 0 to 1 auxiliary. As far as my support choices, I've taken 5 Namek Light support drones. 3 of them have phase shift shields. The 2 in the back, you'll see the guy with the spine and the guy with the chain, and both are the ones without them for visual reference. And then one of them, which also has a phase shift shield, has a batter drone. They're each 59 points base. The phase shift shields are 10 points and the batter drone is 20. Moving on to my heavier hitter, I have an Antares SC2 medium support drone, and he is lit up. He's got a 10-point compression cannon, a 10-point spotter drone, a 10-point phase shift shield, and a 20-point batter drone. And he's 83 points base, so he's real expensive, but he shoots through cover, so I'm hoping that he gets a lot of use in this build and lading campaign. Then the pièce de résistance, we have Skatok the Brute. sitting at 231 points, moved up to 251 points because I gave him a bagger drone as well. He comes natively with a spotter drone, a plasma cannon, and 2 plasma carbines. So he's real interesting. I'm real excited to field him more and more. Then the last thing in my army is just some targeted probes. Kevin's got a lot of cover due to the buildings, and I'm hoping that they negate some of that bonus.
Here is my Algorand 750 point defense force. With any Algorand 750 point skirmish force, you're going to have 4 tactical choices. You can go up to 7. You can have up to 3 support choices. You can't have strategic still, but you do get 1 auxiliary if you so choose. In my specific force, we see the return of Commander Shojun. He is bare bones once again at 104 points. It's 3 individuals, but each one is going to be equipped with plasma grenades, which is 2 points a pop, bringing him up to 110 points. The other 3 tactical choices I've chosen are 3 AI squads. Each one has a extra micro X launcher, which is a free upgrade. You've got to do it. Each one of the leaders has been upgraded to have a mag gun instead of his mag pistol for 3 points a pop, bringing the squads each up to 97 points apiece. But to ensure that I can destroy these drones or Samsara or whatever is brought against me, I've upgraded each one of my launchers, including the leader's X-Sling, with overload ammo for 15 points a pop. You have to upgrade each person in the unit, so it is expensive, but man is it good. For my support choices, I have 2 weapons teams. The first is going to be the mag cannon. It is 38 points base, 10 points more for a mag cannon, and I want to reroll, so I got 10 points for a spotter drone. Strike value 5 means it's going to help me with some of these drones and vehicles. The next team is an X launcher team with net ammo for 5 more points, so that's 38 plus 5 plus 10 for a spotter equals math. Real cheap for a good unit. So the last support choice I have is an Algorand Avenger Skimmer. I love this vehicle. It looks super cool. It's 128 points base. I'm upgrading it to be Res 12 for a 24 point increase. It's a 10 point increase to upgrade the mag light support to a mag cannon. And once again, I wanted to reroll, so I got a 10 point spotter, and I need to have a battlefield to help me against his guys, so that's another 20 points. Now, that means I have a 749 point army, so only 1 point to spare. I'm hoping I do well. Once again, our forces have met on the killing fields of the green arboreal world of Omega Viridian. This is one of the coolest looking boards because the scenario is it's kind of complicated, but it was really stressful to make as much terrain as I did to meet this deadline of this video, but it was super fun. So as far as the scenario is concerned, basically the only victory condition for Sergey is to spend an entire turn next to this artifact made by our buddy Jake with a down, recovery, or a rally order. So basically he has to pull up to it, or I'm sorry, already have been up to it and given it one of those orders. If it stays there the whole turn, the game ends immediately. That is going to award Sergey 5 victory points. If that does not happen, no matter what the outcome of the game, I will get 5 victory points as long as I don't let Sergey do that. Now, the only thing that is able to capture or scan or whatever you want to call it with the artifact are tactical choices in the form of infantry, weapons drones, or weapons teams. Now you can see there's this cool kind of circle of buildings. As the defender, I was able to put 6 buildings and or transports. Only 3 of them could be transports. I have chosen 2, and that's because I only made 2 transports, and 4 buildings. So obviously the buildings are great. These ones are a little bit different. They do provide the same bonuses, +3 to res and -1 to hit when being fired at within a building, but only one side when you're inside the building, and I've chosen for all of them to be facing out, can be shot. Everything else has been like blocked up and barricaded, but you can still get on the roof and have a 360 view. So basically all my guys are on the roofs right now. It can be as close to the artifact, but they have to be have to be 5 inches apart from one another. So basically I've kind of just created a little bit of a perimeter. Now as the defender, I also have to place 6 pieces of terrain, 3 of which have to be area terrain. So you can see I have basically put area terrain in all of the corners,
because I don't want to give Sergey anything to have between me and him, which is going to give him an advantage. The 3 pieces that I chose otherwise are just, I think it's called broken ground. So they're open, you can shoot right over him, so he can't hide behind him, but it does slow him down. So that's basically the worst thing for him. As far as my deployment now, I obviously want to have a good coverage, because in this scenario, Sergey is actually going to have a bombardment in which he gets to choose to destroy 2 of these structures, be it building or transport. I do get to react by having a run order, which you guys will see us play out, but it still means that, I have to assume that this whole little complex is about to get wrecked. So basically, I have Sojun, the commander, hiding in the transport. I have a mag cannon in this building. I have a AI squad and my X launcher in this building, and then these 2 buildings just have a single AI squad. The skimmer not being able to go into the building, or buildings rather, is obviously just kind of chilling in the middle. I put him with his butt up against the artifact between these transports as much as he can, with the battlefield covering as much as he could, basically because I'm going to be in the open to a degree no matter what. As far as the rest of this battle, it is good to note the roads are just cool looking, and we have a lot of scatter vegetation in the form of trees and plants. We just wanted to break up the field so it wasn't so sparse, but yeah, so we got this all set up. Let's see what Sergey's horrible mind has in store and as far as the orbital bombardment.
The name of the game is Exploit the Breach, and I am going to create that breach right now by doing an orbital strike on Kevin's buildings. I get to choose any of these guys here to just blow them up. There's no roll for it, they just explode. Kevin's units then are able to take a 1 or 2 move. Either, kind of weird to say without the acronym. It's 5 inches or 10 inches.
Yes.
Away from the building in order to avoid harm. If he moves 10 inches, he does receive a pin, and he cannot sprint.
Yes.
So it just kind of messes with Kevin's setup here. I have chosen these 2 buildings. It's almost such a shame. Kevin spent so long building them, and now I'm just blowing them up.
That's okay. These are the cooler buildings. We definitely didn't make sure that the cooler buildings were not in the way.
Did. Yeah, we did.
We totally did. These are actually towers for my new wall segments that I'm building, but they work for right here. So now, Commander Sojun, with his amazing command skill, has seen the bombers coming, so I get to react now before they explode.
So the way this scenario works, the buildings and the transports have to be 5 inches away from each other. So it's kind of set up so you kind of leapfrog it, which is what I'm going to do. Because right now, the way is, I don't know what side of the board Sergey is coming in on. He gets to choose after I move. So I better damn well put my guys in the cover. So this X launcher team, measured from the door, is going to be redeploying so that it is inside this transport.
The transports, as an important note, are immobile.
Yes.
They do not have any guns, and they are armor 11.
12. I do believe.
No, it's 11. It's an unextra armored C3 model. Nope, it's actually 13 because it's based off of a Boramite hauler. So
brutal.
That's pretty rough.
So these guys, the AI squad, basically doing the same thing. This is once again just a visually easy thing to do. They're not actually on top of it. It's supposed to be in it. But anyways, mag cannon doing the exact same thing. It's gonna meet up with Commander Sojun. So everybody's just like, whew, buddy, I can see those things coming in. Let's hunker down together. Oh, the humanity!
This is the state of the battlefield going into turn 1.
Let's get them dice in the bag and get ready to rumble! Oh.
In turn 1, the Algorand have a total of 8 order dice, and the Isaurians, who brought their tricksy targeter probes, have 9 order dice. But in the first turn of this scenario, Sergey is only allowed to arrive with half his force, but he does get to choose whatever side of the table he so chooses. So I'm going to have the initiative with the Algorand, but we'll see if that gives me enough of an advantage to survive this breaching of the line.
Before anything happens, I do need to nominate which side I'm coming onto the field from. It happens directly after the bombardment, and I am choosing to come in on this side here.
Makes sense.
And
Yeah, you're talking about he could go on the short edge, but that means there's 3 feet from him to the opening as opposed to just 2 feet. So that's a pretty easy decision. So dice first of the first turn. Me.
As we expected.
Wow! For my first turn, I will be doing an ambush order with my skimmer. It makes sense. This doesn't really count for anything. It's a lot of stuff for us to have put on the field to not count for anything.
We
but
thought it would look cool. It was
looks
maybe
really
overzealous.
So I'm going to do an ambush order, which allows me to reposition and reposition this.
So you get to reposition an ambush
I'm
order?
pretty sure, yeah.
Let's double check that. I genuinely don't know. We've never tried it before. Well, I'm a dummy. It literally doesn't matter. It has 360 firing and armor 360, and you can always reposition your batter. So my argument was useless and invalid.
You're facing this way anyway, so I want to go this way. Whoops, I forgot what way he was coming in already. So we're gonna go like this. It has to be within 5 inches at all points, which it is. So it's just gonna face towards that end and do an ambush. So this will still block line of sight. For the next ace, it's Sergey.
I don't want to pop out too soon and get shot to bits, so I am moving my targeter probes on. The only thing they can physically reach is this guy right here.
Yup.
You again. Wow, Sergey, you really did not get lucky with the initiative here. I have so many more order dice
I
than
really
you.
wanted to be on the back foot, but I'm on the front foot. And
Yep.
you know what? I'm Tokyo drifting in. I'm going for it. Too fast, too furious. Yeah!
Vin Diesel.
So he's coming on, and he's going to be firing right into that guy
vehicle
there.
duel right off the get.
Yep.
So I have an ambush. I'm gonna obviously ambush you.
Yeah.
So I've asked you this every time. Ambush is a fire order.
Yes, it is.
So I am at accuracy 6 with 1 reroll, and you have -2 on me because
Yep, so you're
of the.
fours.
But we're both at effective because I have a mag cannon, you have a plasma cannon. So
Mhm.
it's cannon time. I need to hit on a 4. 10.
You can't reroll
it. Okay, so now you gotta go.
Continuing Kevin's tradition of rolling 10s in the first turn.
Yeah, dude, I can't. It's okay though. Whatever.
Oh.
Yeah, so you rolled 10 too. But you did get a 1.
Oh, hit with all 3 though.
Oh, because you get a re-roll. So yeah, because you're was at 5 -2.
Yes.
You gotta be kidding me, dude. Okay, sweet. So I'm gonna get some dice to get this defense. Okay, so my vehicle, the roughest luck. So the plasma cannon, I'm res 12, so I'm a 6 or lower. It doesn't penetrate. And then these guys are strike value 2, so I can't roll a 10 on them. So let's see what happens. So I rolled a 10. Got to bleep that one. But so you get to roll on the vehicle chart,
Okay.
which.
Come on, 10. 7.
I have no idea
what
if
that means.
if it's weapon destroyed, you basically
I can't
killed it, so-
believe we have not memorized the weapon chart. We're terrible at making battle reports.
Whatever. Okay, 7 is rough. I go down. I'm also immobilized, so now I'm a gun turret. I also lose an order dice, so 1 order dice out of the bag, and Sergey causes a D3 additional pin. So, I don't.
Oh, that's the most cocked dice I've ever seen.
Okay. 1. So I get 2 pins, so that is horrible. So my poor skimmer is immediately looking pretty rough.
All right, so continuing Skatok's tradition of smoking somebody on the first turn here, let's see what it is.
So with this next order, I'm going to do a fire order with this unit right here. Buildings are interesting, so it's like they basically get to fluidly move around.
Yeah, they are occupying that top layer of the building technically. They're not
Yeah.
really anywhere within there, so they can get a...
Basically wherever.
just visually moving them, so...
So I'm gonna
it
get
looks a little
around his battlefield. So I'm going to be firing with 2 mag guns. I'm gonna be firing with overload ammo with my 2 micro-X launchers, and then the leader with his X-sling is also gonna fire his overload ammo. So the black dice is overload ammo for the leader. He is at accuracy 6, -1 is 5. Everybody else's 6 to hit. So
Does overload ammo make it inaccurate or anything like that?
nope,
That's
just
cool.
strike value 3. If I roll a 10, however, that individual runs out of overload ammo.
Okay.
So
All hits, except for 2.
that
No, the
doesn't-
7 misses, yeah.
So 2 strike value 3 hits and 1 regular hit. So if you roll a
This
10
is
on
10s
any
across the
of them,
board, yeah. And I'm good.
But you do take a pen.
Yep, I do take a pen.
Me again.
I really need to make sure that I'm ready for when his weapon drones show up. His weapon drones are the most paramount, most important thing. So,
Just as a side note, I don't think we mentioned it earlier. Weapon drones can capture the
no, I did. Yeah.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Totally.
Kevin knows what he's doing.
Ambush order. I'm ready for him. So, pull the bag once more. It's you. Okay, so it's Sergey's turn. Oh wait, he already did the whole turn. He passed a leadership test, getting rid of his single pin. Then he did a firing order into my skimmer. Hit on all 3. I managed to save all 3, but he did give me a pin. So, record buttons. You know, they're really difficult to figure out. I mean, is it on? Is it off? Who's recording who?
Yeah.
Me. Almost forgot. Each one of these has got a pin because they ran in that first turn. I was just about to move them, so I want to make, or no, I'm sorry, not that guy. So these guys need to make a leadership. They're fine, so they lose it. The AI squad is gonna run basically from the transport into this building, and they're gonna get up on the roof with these guys too. It's you.
Entering the field with my medium support drone here. It's going to be doing advance order and firing at Kevin's vehicle there.
Except for
that being said, Kevin does have an ambush order.
will activate their ambush. Can't even handle this ambush, bro. 2 micro X launchers and 3 mag light guns, or mag guns, I think is what they're called. So yeah, space pineapple. So my accuracy is always -2 for overhead. It's -2 for being a battlefield. It's -1 for long range. So I just get hit on once, but it deviates half the distance. So the first one, yeah. God, you gotta be kidding me. This yellow dice is no luck. No good luck. I'm not rolling it. 4, so that misses obviously.
Oh, then it misses
4
again.
inches. It's okay. So hey, you know what? It was still the more likely thing to happen.
Yeah, no, that was.
I was about to use overload ammo, and it's just not hit. So whatever.
The overload missed it.
3 shots, mag guns. Ugh, none of them hit. So
A full whiff. So I have 2 40% chances to hit Kevin here because I have a spotter drone. Let's see if I can make it. Oh, I do.
Oh yeah, you're good. Dude, you
Oh.
rolled like so many ones.
Oh,
yeah.
hit. That would be so stupid.
Yeah, don't
I
do it.
can't. Oh, it's so
I know you love to destroy the batters.
I love to just beam them out of the sky.
So this is a 7, right?
7.
So I'm at
5,
12, so
50.
50% chance. So no, so you get a roll on the die or the chart
On
again.
10.
5.
No,
I
no,
think it's
no,
just
no.
extra pins. I'm not
I
100%
already
sure.
have it open. It's a 1 additional pin and goes down.
Oh, well, I'm already down. So
So
I
this
get
is
2 more pins. So the guy who drove that is not having a good day. If I were the gun guy, I'd probably be like, dude, I'm gonna go grab some snacks real quick. I'll be right back. I promise you I'll be right back. Just pull the dice, we don't have much power. Power. It's you again, Sergey. Oh, that's terrible for you.
It is.
Okay, cool.
So I'm coming onto the field with another light support drone this time. I'm also going to be firing at him. I do need to take an agility to enter that rough ground.
6, I don't think passes.
I think it's the drones are 7, right?
Oh yeah, there are 7. Yeah, so you're good.
I always forget how agile the drones are. Let me just double check.
They're very limber. And he's good. It was 7 for sure. So he's able to move into the terrain. Are you sure you don't want to move your full 5 inches, bro?
I did.
You did?
Yep.
That doesn't seem 5 inches. Oh, it is. Okay, cool.
It's actually a little bit more. I cheated a bit.
Cheater. Okay, so you're shooting at the poor skimmer as well.
Yeah, I just I want to get its last dice out of there. It's just mag cannons are super spooks to this army, man. Like
Yeah.
it's just
They're very easy at killing
spooky
you.
business. Yeah. 2 hits,
2 hits. None of that.
and it's still
Just
9.
10s.
Yeah.
Oh, I still
Oh,
fail
no.
one. Yep. I'm doing real bad about my rolls this time around.
5. So
It's
it's
the
2
same
more
thing.
pins, and it goes down again.
So
it's at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6, 7. It's just 1 less than needed. That's annoying. But hey, that's how Antares is. The vehicles can be really good, but man, I hope, Rick Priestley, whatever you are, I don't know what I did to you, but I'm real sorry. So all 3 of the last dice on turn 1 are gonna be mine. I was hoping that this would be more of like give me the ability to shoot a little bit better, but I don't want to put my guys into a position like last turn where or last game where they're out in the open and they just get slaughtered. So first order, this guy has to pass a command check
which he does, so he loses his pen, and he is just going to be simply advancing out of this transport.
Safe. I mean, you're getting completely out of line of sight. There's no way I can shoot you back there with
And
any.
now I'm going to fire. Oh, it's an advance order, sorry.
Yeah.
And I'm going to fire with a spice
Space pineapple.
over the main tank. So I am at accuracy 5.
So yeah, you need ones to hit,
Probably.
but then it scatters very little.
Yes. So I miss it, but no, this scatters the full D10 because I'm in advance
okay,
order.
nice.
5 inches. So
I don't know if that hits or not.
I don't think it does. I mean,
We're gonna measure off camera so I can help. Yeah, I don't know what the hell I was thinking. That totally missed.
These things happen. So the back cannon team has run from the transport over to the building. So
That's my footsteps noise.
Yes.
That was a really bad footsteps noise. I'm sorry to
they're
the
gonna
viewers.
try to. They're just in a better position now. So we'll see. We're gonna see what happens. Rally order.
they're just staying where they are.
Cowards.
Yep. They like it in there, man. There's exploding buildings and concrete just flew everywhere.
Do they have like a mini fridge and stuff?
Probably.
That'd be
They're
nice.
drinking Algarin brewskis right now. So we're gonna do down orders and get all these dice back in for round 2.
The only down order on the field. Kevin is rolling it right on over here.
Yeah, so 6 pins. I get to use my commander's leadership of 9 though, or command of 9, and I don't, so I stay down,
But you do lose a
but I do lose a pin. So basically, the skimmer is a dead duck. Turn 2 is looking a lot more rough. We got the 4 order dice that were taken away in the first turn are now awarded back to the Isaurians. Now these guys are going to have to test when they come on, but it's an 80% chance, so it's most likely they're going to. Unfortunately, the skimmer, which I now realize should have totally been a hazard squad so we could hide in the building, so is pretty much out of commission. So I got 6 order dice right now, so the initiative is firmly in the hands of the Isaurians. Let's see how this shapes out.
Turn 2. Wow.
You.
So with the first die, I'm actually in a rare position in that the targets that I'm going to be shooting at are immobile pretty much regardless of them getting an order die. So I'm going to be placing 1, 2 on this guy,
Okay.
and 1, 2 on these guys in this building.
Give me an Algrin dice. Come on, be generous.
Oh, me.
Turn.
I'm going to do a firing order with Skatok the Brute here.
Okay.
He is going to reposition his banner just a little bit, so it's like that.
Makes sense. Do you want him to be sideways still? He's not going to be blocking anybody, right?
I'm going to keep him sideways.
Okay.
Actually.
So,
And
Well,
then
trigger.
I'm going to fire 2 shots. No, you know what? I'm just going to fire it all in there.
okay. So, you only need 5s to hit.
7s.
Oh, yep, 7s to hit. So,
All
all
three hit.
3 hit. Oh, I'm fine. So,
Oh, you just take a pin.
1 pin, but I do have 7 now, so I'm basically dead. Woo! That's me.
I have to use this dice that initiative has given me. I am doing a fire order with my mag cannon team. The fire order allowed me to move and escape his target approach.
Totally forgot about that. I'm a dummy.
It's the dance of the target approach. Now I am in an effective range, because I have an effective range of 30 against his single light support drone that's exposed itself. I still have to contend with a battlefield, but that means I have a 40% chance. So my mag cannon is firing into that guy.
So, I hit him.
And what's the? So it's 5.
This is 5,
So I'm
so
down
you-
to 3s.
Cool.
6, but I can re-roll
Alright.
with my phase shift shield and a pass. So I get a pin and I go down.
I got 4, he's got 6. The next person, it's me. Can't believe I got another one. This is insane. So I'm gonna use this to use my AI squad the closest. They're the most vulnerable to being shot right off the get here, because these guys are so far back that they kind of have defensive range. So I'm gonna do a fire order with them at the unit that's already been downed, the light drone, because now he can't react or anything. So I'm firing 2 regular shots rather than the overload, and the simple reason is even if I have to roll 1 to hit him, and I guess I might roll a 10, which I did before, but I'm most likely just to miss, and it's only going to deviate a D5 inches. So it just makes sense to go with what's
Going to generate the most hits. So, there's 2 Micro X launchers, each firing minus 2 for overhead, -2 for his batter. So 1s are the only thing they're going to hit. So both of them technically miss. But now this only deviates 2 inches that way. So it hits him dead on 2 inches that way. So literally.
Well, 1 inch.
Well, 1 inch, yeah. So like, yeah. So.
Will that one also hit this guy?
I don't believe so. It doesn't touch his base.
Okay.
It touches his little like
my,
nubby, but
yeah.
Okay, so that's brutal. Now, real quick, I'm just gonna get this out of the way. 3 mag gun hits, nice. So that misses, but 2 hits on him anyways. So now we're gonna see
D4s. It's 2D4, strike value 0, or is it 1, Sergey? I think it's 0.
On what?
The Micro X launcher. I think it's 0.
I don't know actually. Let's find out.
Yeah. 3, 2.
Okay, so I just took a whole lot of hits there. These 2 are strike value 1, so I'm 7s or better, or 7s or lower, and these are strike value 0, so it's 8s.
Yes, 2 9s.
2 9s, so then roll that on the combat drone damage chart.
No.
He's not dead, but he's real messed up.
Yeah, so we're gonna check out what that is.
He's probably dead. So 5 is take a D6 additional pins and take a break test, destroyed if failed. And the other one is take D3 additional pins and go down and weapon malfunction. So he's about to take D9 pins.
So I got a D3 to
and
D6.
then have to take a damn break test.
So 5 and 1. So he takes 6 additional pins
7.
plus the original pin.
Oh, he's dead.
Is he at 8?
Yes. Yep.
Oh, brutal. So the explosions wrap your side, and I do kill that guy. So, but the dice was already out of the bag, so we'll see. But that's one of your scoreable units that is done. The Algren have struck fear in the robots.
And in the bag.
It's you.
Fire order with Skatok the Brute. Split firing. He's going to fire 2 shots into this guy and a plasma cannon shot into those guys.
Okay, so you are at strike value 7s minus
accuracy 7.
accuracy 7. Sorry.
Minus nothing because of that cancels each other out. -1 for over here.
Okay,
So 6s on the black.
okay. Ha!
Ooh, so 1 hit over there. I'm going to reroll the black die. And I hit.
Okay. Okay, this guy just received his 8th pin, and that's the number of his command. So the skimmer is now down. So I am out that dice, and the battlefield is no longer there to protect anybody who need it. Brutal, but kind of expected that to happen with that poor vehicle. So these guys up here took a plasma cannon round, and they're only going to save on a 1, 2, or 3 because they have res 7 plus 2 for the building, -6. So 6 is a failure. I don't have a leader. So this extra dude just got blinked off. They take a pin, and now I have to test to see if they go down. They won't die because it's a small team. 5, they're good. So, I mean, he is a fire order, but he has a pin. So 1 dude in the mag cannon team. Brutal.
E. Advancing with my AM deck. He is 7s. Oh, he failed. Damn it.
9. Sweet.
So 2.5 inches forward. He's chugging along. You can't stop him. And I'll just kind of wrap myself as so.
Yes.
And he's going to fire into that guy.
Okay. So accuracy 6
down to 5, but he has
a reroll. 8 is a miss. 7 is a
Damn.
miss. Yes. He's like, woo, the mag cannon team. So let's see who's next. Come on, Algren. Give me an Algren dice. Thank you. I have to ask. Apparently, when I ask, I get them.
It's going to be a fire order. My X-Launcher team, right here. It's going to be on Skatok, the shiitake mushroom. Brutal, whatever it is.
Brutal Lord of Stir Fry.
So I'm on a fire order, but it's always -2 for overhead. I'm sure I'm not at effective range. He's got a battlefield. I'm only going to hit on 1. So 7. So I missed. That's fine though, because now I'm only deviating my course by
Run, Kevin.
half.
Ugh, 4 inches.
Kevin can't catch a damn break today. That is. Misses.
I'm going to fire the X-Launcher teams. They've like literally done nothing.
They're not earning their keep.
Sorry.
I'll be attempting to come onto the field with a run order here. I need just my command, and I'm fine.
You're good.
And I ran to there.
That guy's got a battlefield too. So 3
He also
batters.
has phase shift armor for
Yeah. Sweet.
exact same order. This time he does not have a battlefield, but he does have phase shift armor. Going in right there, pumping up their res. I'll try to get a little separation here so I'm not completely fodder for pineapples. B. Going to be doing an advance order with this guy here. He makes it on.
Good.
And I'm going to place him right here. Actually, no, that's stupid. I'm gonna place him right here.
Okay.
And he is going to fire down range into those guys there.
Okay. So you get 3 shots.
Yep.
What
And
range are you at?
Long range.
So you're gonna have -2 for long range rapid fire, and you're gonna have
Wait, what's effective range for that?
30.
30. Am I on you?
Yeah, kinda. Yeah. Okay, your 5s to hit.
Just
3
fives.
shots.
Ooh, 3 hits, 1 lucky.
Yeah.
The lucky's going on a guy with overload ammo, obviously.
Okay, so that'd be the black
So you
dice.
get +2 for being in a building,
Yep.
-3 for
So
me
I'm at
having plasma
-1.
support, so you're at -1, so 6s, correct?
6s it is. And oh wait, well I'm obviously gonna take one of my leader. So blue is leader, black is micro X launcher. So all 3 are fine and dandy.
But they do get a pin.
Okay. Me. There are many things in wargaming that are frustrating, and one of them is when you use a rule for hundreds of battles. Not hundreds, but we've done battlefields wrong this whole time. I just made one offhand question. I was like, "Do battlefields you see over them?" You can. You can see over battlefields.
We thought they were infinite in height for some reason. I don't know why we thought that, but that's what we thought.
So guess what? The Isaurians came with really good battlefields.
Really tall
Now,
battlefields
They now
today.
have a lot of drained their battery. We could do the whole battle report over again. I'm not. It's fine. You know what? Now I can see over the battlefield. So
Yep, so
basically-
we're correcting the rule. So
Yeah.
essentially from now on, Kevin can see over my battlefields from his
High
advantage
ground.
of high ground. We also looked up some stuff about buildings that we actually did right, but I just want to make a note of it. So me and Kevin consider this, even though in the building rules, being at high ground is determined by how many floors there are in a building. Me and Kevin have always considered this building to be a 3-story building because it is the height of a 3-story building, even though it only has technically a ground floor. Ooh.
What's the height of a 2-story
Yeah.
building with a roof?
Yeah, exactly.
Because obviously, just looking at it, it would be ridiculous to say they were not on.
Exactly. So,
Technically-
by the rules, technically, you should not be able to see from high ground from this. But me and Kevin are amending that just to fit the terrain that we made.
And the
So-
other thing, kind of what we've always done with our hills. So
Exactly. So moving forward,
even though I've missed a lot at the beginning of the battle, I'm just saying it's a wash. We're going to continue on as if I can see over battlefields. And see. The battlefields just got shorter, boys. I'm doing a fire order with the front row. They have a pin, so I have to pass 7. So I'm good. So I lose my 1 pin, and I'm firing into that dude, that cowpoke over there.
this guy.
I have 2 overhead shots and 3 mag gun shots. So the overhead, it's always -2 for overhead. This is probably more than 30 inches, so I'm probably at long range, which is another -1. So I'm going to be hitting on 1 or 2. So neither of them hit, but they're only going to deviate by a half roll. So I got my pineapple.
I wish you all could see the barrel roll that Kevin just did to try
Yes.
to pick that pineapple up.
So that is going to miss.
oh my
for
god,
sure.
you can't overhead. Battlefields don't
2.
matter, boys.
So that one hits
That
for
one
sure.
definitely hits.
So it's gonna cost. Yeah, man, they've 4.
Oh,
nice.
yes, that's
and
nice.
then it was
The 2
6s
definitely hits.
minus 1 for long range. So I think these both hit. I'm gonna do my range real quick. To make
Yeah,
sure.
6 is -1 for long range. That should be a hit. All right, with my truncated battlefields, Kevin did hit me a couple times. The blue dice are all 8s. The red dice are 10s because I get +2 res for being in the crater. I'm good.
No, you're not.
Whoa.
Two tens.
Oh,
my
no.
God.
I didn't even think about that.
All
All right, well, wait, hold on.
Yeah, you failed.
I have phase shift shield.
Oh.
So let's just ignore that.
We took 2 though.
Yes, but I'm gonna try to alleviate one, which I do. So
Now I get 1 dice.
yeah,
Not
4.
dead, but he is weapon immobilized.
okay. So I went down. My weapon doesn't work, and I received an additional pin because Kevin rolled a 1 on his D3. So
Alvin got a bite when I know the rules.
exactly, yeah. With the shortening of my battlefields, I am getting. As you can see, my strategy was predicated primarily around battlefields,
So
and I'm looking like a big dumbass right now.
it's like if it was a medieval fight and Sergey's guys are like half shield, they're like running up to the castle like completely naked. Me.
Okay, so now that I realize battlefields don't matter, I need to use the res bonus of this crater.
Yes.
So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a sprint order
sprint
to
this
get
guy.
into here. I need to be within.
Hey, we did the sprint order right this time. One of our fans, you have to actually do the sprint and then do the test to see if you get the pin, because otherwise you might not do the sprint.
Yes.
We've been screwing that up.
Okay, so. Hey, I can move additional.
Oh, wait,
distance.
no. First of all, you get a test. So that's your past test to actually do that order. Because you had a test to come onto the field.
Oh, yeah, that is technically the order. You're right.
So,
Damn
we'll
it,
say
I
that that's
kind of
a
wanted
pass.
the extra 7 inches.
Oh, yeah, that was
Um,
amazing.
4. So
Yours are good.
I'm just fine.
So,
So I'm right there.
okay, cool. And then I get the
2 more
next
dice.
2 dice.
My last 2 turns. This guy's in his beautifully cozy collar. He's staying in there with a rally order.
Mini fridge is running out. They're gonna come out soon.
They're like. So, anyway, fire order with the 2nd unit up here. I am going to aim at.
Who would have guessed?
That guy.
Which
in the
one?
back.
The guy with the hand?
No,
in the air
actually,
with his
I'm
face?
gonna aim at the dude with the chain because he can't stop me from killing him. So, same deal as I did before. Really, he's technically closer, so I know he's not within 20, but he's within 30. So I'm at
Mhm.
long range with everything. So long range -1, -2 for overhead. So I'm gonna hit on a 1 or a 2 with either of these shots.
Oh, wow. So I hit once, and then this one deviates 2 inches
It's
that way. So,
Well, 1 inch, right?
or 1 inch, yeah. So it's like,
So it
2
hits.
direct hits.
Well, 1 direct hit, 1 indirect hit.
Yeah,
1 and 4.
So 5 total, and then my 3 mag guns. Miss. This is a hit, and this is a hit. So you get +2 res against these 2 hits, -1. So you get 8 + 10 down to 9. So you only fail on a 10, and then so you're
They're fine. And then what is it? 4,
5 hits.
5.
or you can
Require
fail
additional
on a
pylons.
9 or
Wait, there's no.
a 9 or a 10.
Whoa!
10. Brutal. Okay, roll on that vehicle damage chart.
Damn it!
2.
So that's probably an extra pin.
Let's find out. With the power of reading, I take D3 additional pins and go down.
Wow! Really?
Yeah, that hurts real bad in the face.
So
No!
you get 4 pins. That's
No!
ridiculous.
Hey, Cheney's the one that survived. Oh, remember, didn't we call him Plucky Dave? I forgot.
Dave, yeah.
We named you. Your name's Plucky Dave because you never die.
So I don't have any down orders. Sergey, you got a lot of down
We
orders.
got a lot of numbers.
Well, the first weapon drone, -2 to your command. So
He's fine.
he's good because that's
See?
exactly the command. So
And then this guy, Plucky
-4.
Dave.
Oh, so he stays down,
Damn it, Plucky Dave.
and he doesn't lose.
You look like an idiot right now. You're making me look like an idiot right now.
Oof, you ruined it. Okay, so we're gonna get the dice in the bag, or we're gonna do analysis for turn 3. Going into turn 3, the Isaurian have lost 2 order dice, 1 to a death, 1's on the field in a down order. And miraculously, in that round at least, the Algren did not lose a single order dice. So we're gonna get these in the bag and see what happens. And turn 3, dice 1. Sergey. Me. Okay, Sergey, what you gonna do?
We're gonna do an advance order with Skatok the Brute.
Okay, so he's moved up 5 inches.
We're gonna kind of.
Doesn't really matter, I guess, at this point.
Yeah. So I guess the only person that matters is from this guy.
Yeah.
So screw you guys in the truck. You think you're gonna mess with me?
Okay, who you shooting at?
Everything into the
That
or the not plasma cannon.
He is for sure going down.
The physical cannon.
So every successful hit that you have, you're gonna have to re-roll.
Reroll. I am at 6s down to 5s. That's just it. So 6s down to 5s.
Okay. Whew. So 2 misses right off the get.
Cannon.
That's a hit still.
Okay.
Now you gotta re-roll both of them. Oh my god.
Double ones.
It's like, nah, see.
I get to choose, so they're both going on the person rather than your weapon drone. And not weapon drone, weapon.
Yeah, I can't allocate
I think
hits. I can't allocate hits to the weapon, can I? I think I. Well, you just read I could.
I don't know. We'll double check on that, and we'll flash it up on the screen.
Oh, I'm fine, dude. I'm fine on both. It doesn't even matter. I was like, I eat plasma cannon for breakfast. So, even though I'm a small team and I'm already down and I have 2 pins, I still have to roll because I might roll a 10. Which I don't do, thank God. So I'm not out automatically. Ooh, hold on to that cannon, brah. Yeah. Me, oh my God, thank God. Oh Lord, I'm scared. I'm gonna attempt to use net ammunition. I cannot patch sight from here to here. Was this always here?
Yeah, it's been there for a while.
Oh, because of the boat.
Because I blew up your vehicle, yeah.
So this guy is gonna patch to him while he's alive and launch a round of. Oh, so I missed with a 9? Spooky 9. I was like.
Spooky 9s, yeah. 10s are bad.
So it'll deviate 3 inches?
3 inches, yeah, so you're totally fine. Well,
still. Your wing screws you.
yeah, my wing is real long. You're definitely gonna hit me.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, okay, that means I do. It's a
D3 plus 1.
Plus 1 pins. Please roll high.
2.
1. Me again. Whoa. Okay, so.
Fortune be with me.
Fortune be Rick Priestley. I'm sorry. You did hear my cries.
He was mad at you because you didn't know how tall battlefields were.
Yeah, that's why. And I played Concord like a horrible person last time. So I'm going to be doing a fire order with these guys, and I'm going to be fire ordering in to the lone guy back there. No, I'm sorry. I'm going to fire into this guy right here who has 0 pens.
Handy?
Yes. So
We'll dub him Handy Do based off of
that
your
guy
joke last time.
is getting that. I have the same thing I've been doing. 3 mag gun shots. It is at long range, so I'm going to be at 5 to hit because I go up to 6 with the fire order. And then the overhead, it's at long range and it's always -2 for the overhead, so I can only hit it on 1 or 2. So 1 or 2 on the blue dice, and the red hit on.
So 1 with the blue.
The red I think hits because it's 5, right?
Yep.
Yeah, 5
hits.
hits. So these don't hit. This hits for sure. This deviates 3
Probably
inches.
too far, yeah.
Probably. I think 3 inches.
Yeah, 3 we know is too.
Yeah.
Stuck
Okay.
on the spike.
So that
Spiky
means
bits.
1 hit, and then I generate 4.
Man, you've been
Yes.
hot fire with the D4s.
So you only fail on 10 on the red, and you fail on a 9 or a 10 with the blue.
I'm actually good for once.
Yep, you're fine.
But I
So,
do take a pen,
You
obviously.
do take a pen. You. So I'm having a really hard time with the record button. He has chosen to do a fire order with his leader, and
He's so excited about being in the lead.
right. So he passed, lost 1 pen, and now he is choosing to shoot both his carbines into the front unit. So he's at -1 pin. So he's at 6 accuracy, -1 for the building, which is at 5, and then he is at 5s to hit as well with the back row because it is once again -1 per pin. He's in it effective. So 5s to hit.
Okie dokie.
So the cannon hits. Nothing
Nope.
hits. So
So just
the
the
cannon on the back row.
One
So,
guy got real unlucky.
Armor 7 plus 2 is armor 9 minus
6 to 3.
yeah, so I'm gonna take it on a normal trooper with a mag gun. And he is dead.
Not
So
only-
now, why would I don't want to kill the leader.
it was from the farther group. I don't know.
Yeah, I know. The farther,
Okay.
yeah. So he gets a pen and it's hand in the bag once more.
Oh, damn it.
Aw.
I'm going to use a fire order with these gentlemen in the back who just took a casualty. They have 1 pin. I rolled a 2, so I'm good. So I lose the pin. I'm going to fire at his medium weapons drone with the plasma cannon.
And that?
Yes.
How close are you to me?
30.
Are we 20?
Or well, like 25 inches. Yeah, you can do a fire order if you wanted to.
No, it's within 20. You have to be.
Oh, within 20? No, you're not.
Not
So I'm
okay.
at 25. So I'm at long range. I'm firing 2 X launchers at you. Space Pineapple Center directly over top.
Okay, hold on.
You reacting? You can start reacting.
Let me give this a think real quick. Never mind, I got spooked. I was like, I want to do anything. Somebody help me.
So one of the shots deviated. It's going to be ho. So it does go 3 inches, and I actually was going to put it into him instead.
Okay.
So that's kind of nice. That's the
It's
first
not
time.
bad at all. Yeah.
And then 2 shots where I'm at 5s because I was at long range. So 1 hit and 1 can't. So I can get 1. 1 is going to be at -1, so you're at 9. So you still lose. You only fail on.
I'm fine.
Yeah, so you're good.
And then on Skatak the Brute, it's also 10s, but how many times did you hit me?
4 times.
Jesus. Laser beams.
So just roll a 10. That'd be so hilarious.
Yes, you rolled no! Oh, I do have leader, so you put those damn dice down.
How many liter do you have?
Just 1.
So I still hit 1 hit on.
So-
Priestley hurt my
Alright, we'll
comments.
roll those.
Oh my god. So it's a D5. So 7 and 4. That's a 4 and that's a 3.
Yeah.
So, oh my gosh, I destroyed one of your weapons. I destroyed your plasma cannon, dude.
No, you didn't. You got a 4 and a 3. So
Yeah.
you did 1
Oh,
additional
it's
pin
beautiful. I'm
and
sorry,
1
I was
additional
looking at
pin and go down.
So you went down.
So it's
and
you
2
did
pins,
3 pins and
Okay.
forced me down.
I was thinking about the weapons rounds.
Oof, that hurt me. That hurt me in my heart.
So we scored 2 hits on the medium drone. So that's 2 hits. You just gotta roll not. Oh my god, yes!
I'm Bishop Armor, you get out of here.
Okay.
He's fine.
But he is down.
He is down.
Oh, well, your phase shift armor is saving you because for some reason Rick Priestley has cursed you. Only 10s come
Because
from
I
your
cheated
hand.
with my batter drones. He knew.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Rick Priestley.
He rolled
I'm
over.
sorry.
He couldn't sleep. He couldn't even drink his tea.
Oh,
he had to
gosh.
send bad juju.
Okay. Things are looking grim over at. Is it
Your side of
Eyesore? Is the
town.
planet Eyesore?
I think so.
I don't know.
Pull that
We'll
dice.
find that out.
You.
Eyesore. Going to be advancing with old Spiny here. He's just going to kind of wrap around there and fire into the guys who have not yet gone over
Okay.
there. 6s down to 5s.
3 shots.
2 hits. One of the 1 is going to go on a micro ice.
Oh, yeah. So then I'll take the other one of my leaders. So it's strike value. So I have 6 armor. Ooh, so the Micro X is unfortunately dead.
Yes.
But my leader is fine, and they do take a pin.
And in that bag is me. I'm going for broke. My battlefields are too short. My armor's too thin. He's going to put me out like Swiss cheese. So I'm going to make a sprint order with him. I need
First,
to pass
yep.
the order test. 8 minus 1 is 7.
Ooh,
Haha.
you're so lucky. Okay,
Dice
so
doing
you
math
lose
for me.
that.
And then an agility test, 5.
So you're good.
I'm good. I am touching this with my face.
What? No, it has to be the. Oh,
Oh yeah, I forgot.
We have way too much terrain that doesn't count for anything in the center of the field. Don't
It
do
looks
what we
so
did.
cool.
It looked cool. Sort of. It looks cool.
I think it looks cool. I like it. It was my idea. I'll die on that hill.
I want to do a fire order. That guy thinks he's tough shit. He's gonna get up there quick. Well, these guys are gonna shoot at him. So there's 4 of them. I got 1 pin. Oh my god, that was so cool. I was gonna fail
That was spooky.
Oh, no. So I passed. So what's gonna happen is I'm at an effective range for everything except for my leader's X-Sling. I'm firing it. So that's overload ammo being fired from my Micro X launcher, overload ammo from my X-Sling, and 2 regular mag guns.
Okay,
I'm
and
at a
it's
fire
all
order.
at 6s.
All at 6s except for the X-Sling,
Which is at
a
5s.
So it misses.
Oh.
That misses.
Oh, you missed everything.
No, because I have 6s hit.
Oh, so you
So
hit
I
with
get
1
one.
6.
So you get 1 save.
And I'm
And you're fine.
So I do
You get a
receive a pin, however.
Me. So with my last order dice,
Sojun, the commander, actually exits this transport, trying to keep myself from being shot at from either angle. I'm gonna make sure I'm actually perfect. I'm so close, so obviously I'm at close range. I'm unfortunately only accuracy 5 with the Algor commander. They don't practice with their guns apparently as much as the Concord. So I get 3 shots, each at a 50% chance, and I'm gonna hope for the best. So 2 hits, you have 2 saves of 6 or lower. Yes!
1 miss. I will reroll it.
Still a miss.
Uh,
You get 6.
8 down to 6. Yep, it's a miss. So roll that. He's not
Damn.
dead, but he is.
Weapon malfunction again and a D3 extra pens. So now he's definitely not going to shoot at me. So he has 3 more pens. And is down, and his gun doesn't work anymore.
That's all right. I mean, he's where he needs to be. He needs to spend a whole turn there. I need that die back because I'm pretty sure I have to actively
Yeah, you do.
down myself. I'll double check that because
But it's only turn 4,
Yeah.
so
it's a chance.
I don't know. So the last 2 dice are Sergey's last
Are they?
weapons drone and
Oh, my target approach.
target approach.
Okay, sweet.
Sergey is desperately trying to find rules that will reverse this
I'm
future.
so
that
sad.
forgot
I
to-
want his leadership to be 9, but I know it's not. Oh
So,
no.
I keep screwing up. I don't know what's wrong with me tonight, but I keep not hitting the record button. So Sergey moved his targeter probes over to this guy because he's kind of banking on this guy not getting back up, which is solid, really, because he has 2 pins. And then he only had this drone over here. He did have 1 pin, and so he tried to do a command test. Unfortunately, failed on an 8. So he did lose his pin, but he's unfortunately forced down.
Indeed. We got a lot of down guys. Some of them very important. The least important probably is Katak the Brute. Sitting at command 9, he is actually at 50% chance. He's fine. He gets up.
He does. Oh, do your last.
I took
Okay,
it
cool.
Yeah. Cheney over
This
here.
guy.
Oh yeah, this guy. I forgot about you. He's fine. He gets up. This guy.
He's good too.
Yeah, he's good too. Man, I wasted a lot of good rolls there because this guy's really important.
No. Okay, I have 1 guy down.
I
It is
really hope
minus
this guy
2,
doesn't
it's
get
6. Ah, he's totally fine. So, boom. Going into turn 4. I have 6 order dice. Somehow, this is a Kevin record. I haven't been mutilated in 2 turns. I haven't lost a single unit. So, but Sergey still is at 7. He should have 8, but one of them is claimed on the field
The
once
most
more.
important one.
Yep. So, I've kind of saved myself for at least 1 more turn. Turn 4.
This is a tense field. Like, I'm about to win, and I'm also about to win. But Kevin is just surrounding all my guys who are so close and yet so far away with like just 100 million guns. I'm just like walking into a bullet storm.
And it's you.
Oh, let's see how it goes. I need to play the objective. I'm obviously not going to beat Kevin in a firefight. My battlefields are useless, and he's at high ground everywhere, just shooting the crap out of me. So I'm sprinting towards the objective marker. I need to see if I get a pen.
Oh my gosh.
I get 2
2
pins.
pens. That's amazing news for Kevin.
Is it?
That's amazing news. I cried out for the
Oh,
favor of Rick
no.
Priestley. And
You
he
did.
answered. He answered with thunder.
Rick Priest is obviously Team Kevin. This is bullshit.
Me.
I already my X launcher again. Thusly.
I cannot do any reactions because any dashes I would do, I can't really make it anywhere. So I'm just getting, I'm getting hit.
So I am at effective range because I'm within 30. I am at -2 no matter what, and I'm at -2. So I get
Yeah,
a
you're
one
just
or
at -2.
one or 3. One to
1,
3.
2, or 3. Yeah.
So I
That's
miss
a miss, but
3
3
inches.
inches. So that's a miss.
I think it is. Right?
It very well may hit spiny though.
Actually.
So actually measure it.
Well, it's still only 3 inches.
Okay. So no.
Unfortunately,
it's
it's a dud, dude.
man. You just can't.
My X launcher team.
These
they're
guys
terrible.
are not doing great. If I were to write them a Yelp review, it would be negative to mixed.
Yeah.
Once again, I'm playing the objective. It's the only way I can possibly win. I'm throwing this guy forward 15 inches with a sprint order. Oh, he doesn't make it, so he does get a pin, but at least he didn't get 2 pins like the other guy.
That's true.
He's gonna place his nose. Right there, he's gonna smoosh it. And then he's going to give me some crossfire battlefields here.
Oh my god.
You can't see me.
Oh my
John Cena, the cannon.
god. Oh my god, you again.
Going to do a fire order with this guy. I'm terrified of this guy's evisceration cannon here.
I'm not gonna react because I want to shoot.
It's a cannon made of brutality and nothing
Okay.
else. So it's 6s to hit.
Miss.
7 minus 1.
Yes.
Miss 2.
2
Kevin
hits.
is at
7 plus 2 is
9.
9 minus 3 is 6s.
Yep.
Damn!
Okay,
That
so I destroy that guy and
sucked.
I die out of the bag.
That might have
That was a stroke.
lost the game right there for me. Because I really wanted that guy to have another shot. Well, he was cool while it lasted. I'm really glad that I didn't shoot with him so that you could shoot, except for you never hit anything!
Whew.
Damn.
Going to attempt to do an advance order with Skatok the Brute. It's not the most likely thing in the world. I'm at
it's a 60%
chance.
You're
You're gonna call that a 3?
Reroll.
That was not good. That was bad. Oh god. Whoa!
Jeez,
I get another chance.
Okay, yeah, so, are you gonna do the same thing?
Doing a fire order with Skatok because I'm no longer going to be able. I was going to try to 5
yeah.
and then 5 and shoot them.
Sojun is so
I,
close
however,
to death
can't
all
do
the time.
that. Sojun is constantly in danger.
He needs to get
Uh,
better accuracy and better equipment.
Yeah, so I'm just going to do a fire order into them
Okay.
and try to see if I can't do as much damage as possible.
Well, yeah, you
I
got
need a 6 again.
Oh my. Okay. I think Sergey's gonna lose it. Yeah, he's very upset. I'm very upset, Sergey. Rick Priestley, I'm telling you, man. I lit those candles. I said his name 5 times into the mirror. Ah! Sergey, this is the most 10s we've ever rolled.
It has been a 10 jamboree.
It's like the tabletop is cracking open.
a fruit salad of 10s, if you will.
Oh my god. Who's next? It's gotta be me. There's gotta be an Algebra dice in there.
This is coming really down to the wire. It's like, I'm like real, like I love a game where I'm actively perspiring. I'm sweating
It
like
could be the heat,
a
too.
pig in summer.
Oh, okay. So, who's it gonna be?
Ooh, I'm nervous.
I'm about to say, man. I'm about to say.
I must strike back before these drones get what they want.
While the iron is hot.
Doing a fire order and repositioning these dudes. They run to this side of the
Doing
building.
the funky building conga.
Yes, they're running like a constipated wiener dog.
Do they run fast and or frenetically?
They need to get to the bathroom. So I'm going to be firing 2 regular mag guns, 2 micro X launchers. I'm at effective range with everything, and my X sling into him.
Are you doing it on the Andek or the Namek?
This
Namek
dude,
being the light,
the big one.
The big one's to the Andek.
Yeah.
Okay.
So all 3 of these shots are overload ammo, and these 2 are mag lights.
Okay.
So I am at accuracy 6 for the fire order.
Oh,
The light has given up on us.
this is a proof of how hot it is in here. The light is overheated.
Yeah, so I'm firing. It's all 60% chance to hit right into your backside. So hopefully I can kill this stupid drone.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes. It's a 10 jamboree. Everyone sucks at shooting. Everyone sucks at making armor
every
saves.
single one of them just ran out of overload ammo.
This is a comedy of errors. This battle report.
And
This
then
is-
both my mag guns also failed to hit. So they ran right up behind me at point blank range. They-
I feel a lot better about my double 10s now because you just rolled triple 10s.
That's insane. Where is this when I fought the Gar for like 1,000?
I know.
It's you.
Oh, okay. With how the rolling has been going, I'm really terrified to roll this dice. Please, Rick Priestley, I'll be good.
No.
I'll I don't know, do something better this
Okay.
year. Yes! He believed I lied, Rick Priestley. I'm not going to be a better person.
So, are you doing a sprint, you said?
Yeah, I'm doing a sprint to right over there.
So you need
Things
another-
don't affect your agility, correct? It's just your initiative and your command.
They-
I'm quite sure it's just your initiative.
Roll it and then we'll check.
He's fine. Either
You'll be fine,
It didn't matter yet. So, oh god,
Jesus
there's a lot of batter over here. We're baking pancakes.
So there's like no way I'm gonna win. You got 4 drones capable of. I would have to be
baking pancakes.
I think I'm done, guys.
When we talk about the dice gods, they are thundering down upon us in a very strange way today. This is a fun one.
Okay. It's me. So, Sojun is going to have his charge now.
Because
I've been arguing against Kevin charging forever.
well, this guy doesn't have a gun.
Oh yeah, you can just
Yeah.
you can just beat him. He's just like, please no,
This guy
not
doesn't have a gun,
again.
and this guy does not have a gun. So I'm gonna So
I may be made of metal, but I can still feel.
so basically, I get through your battlefield because I don't have to wait, and I'll unload on you right before I hit you.
Yeah.
Oh my god, there's so many plastic things in the way. So Sojun,
Can I
okay.
like spit sparks out of my mouth at you? Is that
I
a
don't know.
robot thing? Do I have a breath weapon?
So, once again, I'm accuracy 5 because I don't know why I don't have the finest in optics. Sojun is a thrifty man. Okay? So I
One
miss. I got 2 hits though, so you have 2 saves of 6. Oh, you fail 1?
And I'm already down, so I can't use my phase shifter.
So you're destroyed.
He's dead.
So then
Oof.
I'm going to remove an order dice.
And you also get a consolidate move, just wherever you want to go.
Yeah.
You can even go back into there if you really want to stay safe.
Yeah, but I'm not going to touch the probes, obviously. But I'm just avoiding this.
No, I mean, you could go back physically inside of
No,
that.
because remember you need to use a run order.
No, you need to use the run or advance.
Oh, well, I don't want to do that. I'll be fine.
Okay.
Because your guy could try to move up, but he has 2 down orders, and I don't
Yeah, he's
I don't think
feeling
he
a
can pull it
little.
off.
He's feeling the torpor of this summer Ohio heat.
Yes. Very misty in the forests.
He demands iced tea. He received none this day.
It's me again. I'm gonna do a fire order with the back row guys.
The back row, the back row have -1 X launcher, correct?
No, -1 regular.
And the front one has -1 X
Yes.
launcher. Okay.
So I will be firing with 3 regular shots. Or, I'm sorry, whoops. 2 regular shots, regular mag guns, and 2 of my guys have overload ammo, and I'm gonna fire all the shots into his medium drone.
Okay.
So it's fire orders. I'm at effective range with everything, so it's a 60% chance to hit. So she's
Another 10.
so that guy ran out of ammo.
Overload ammo forever.
Doesn't hit, but an overload shot hit and a regular shot hit.
Okay. So the overload is 7s and the other one is 10s. Fine.
Darn it. So
But I do take a pin, however, and these
Yeah.
pins are becoming somewhat relevant.
yes. So now I go do this. I love it when the turns go quick enough. So it's me again. So this time I'm going to charge with these guys into his medium drone.
You're charging me?
Yeah, because you have -2 to your hit now.
Wild, yeah. I mean,
So you have more pins than me right now.
yeah, and you can put more pins on me with follow. Yeah, that's nice. That's a okay. Interesting. I didn't see that coming.
So I don't even think I have to sprint.
I don't think you do either.
I'm just gonna say if I do, I'm sprinting.
Yeah.
But no, I'm good. So I thought so.
Yeah, because it's from the front. It's from there.
Yeah.
The front of that door. Yeah, just this could have dissipated by now. It was only a skimmer. It's not gonna burn for 100 years.
Yeah. So we both get our shooting. So you
Okay.
have 2 pins. So you're only gonna hit on a 4.
I hit,
You son of a dude.
and it's a compression, so it's like really hitting you hard in the face. Oh wait, does compression have minimum range?
It does. You're screwed. It's 10 inches. I'm within 10 inches of you.
Well, but when you initiate the charge,
But I'm
you
9
weren't
inches
at 10
away.
inches.
Yeah, I'm 9 inches away.
Oh, you
Because I'm in
were.
the front row. You can't shoot me.
I'm gonna double check how that works, but I'm pretty sure I can't actually shoot
That
Kevin.
was just minimum range of 10. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
That's a big old oof. Okay.
So I get 2 overload shots and 2 I'm sorry. This is actually not the right squad. So this is 3 regular shots and
And
1
one
overload
overload.
from the captain's. Or no, it is 2 overload.
yeah, you have 2 overload.
It's
One from the
because-
captain and one from the other guy.
Yeah. So the black dice is the captain, but it doesn't
The
matter.
other one's
it's
the
all
micro
effective.
X. Yep.
So it's 5s all across the board. So hit
Miss
Oh.
can't re-roll,
Lots of misses.
but it hits on an overload, so you got 7. Oh,
10, re-rolling. Fine.
yeah, you're good. And then now we do close combat.
I am down now, so you punch me first.
And
Oh wait, no,
it's all
yeah,
the same.
it's
But
only
you have 3 pins now, so my strength is now my leader's using his X-Sling with overload ammo, and it's considered a hand weapon, and he has strength 5 plus 1 for charging is 6 plus the X-Sling is 7s to hit.
and the rest of them
And
are
the other guys
sixes, correct?
sixes. I think so. Yeah.
Okay, I am. I'm pretty sure strength like 1 or
1,
something crazy
yeah.
like that.
So
Oh man, we've been rolling so
doesn't
bad.
matter. So this is the overload.
Overload.
So you fail.
I fail,
You
and
can't
regular
count
guy, I'm fine. And then my punch back. Nope.
But then I get a roll.
And
you're
I'm dead. Damn, you got me.
I'm so happy that happened that
Oh.
way.
That was a pretty epic charge. And yeah, we're gonna double check the compression, but I'm almost 100% sure it's minimum 10. Okay, so the last die in the bag was my targeter probe. So 2 of them are gonna attach there, 2 of them are gonna attach there, and then I have a whole bunch of very important down orders here.
This guy.
No, actually, both of them are good. This guy, however, is hella down. First one, oh, he gets up.
Yep.
And then the second one, he also gets up. Oh, so he actually loses 2 pins and
Yeah,
gets up.
so he's back to
He just
me.
came back like,
He came back to life.
yeah, like
So-
an undead juggernaut rising
Yeah,
from
way
the
less
depths.
dice now.
Yeah, no, I got brutalized. You gave me quite the slapping. This is becoming very interesting here. I do not know how this is gonna go. At this point, it's up to fate. I think I've done all I can strategically.
We've done all I can.
Yeah.
Turn 5. 5 and 5. I lost a mag cannon, he lost a lot of drones, but now it is even. Now 2 of these are Dasto, 1's a targeter probe, so it's just insane right now. Here's probably the last turn.
Whee.
First order dice, turn 5. Whew. Okay, so you can start initiating your victory.
I mean, yeah.
Makes sense.
All I have to do here is
Survive.
it's a down rally or what?
Or
Ambush order. So the way me and Kevin interpreted the rules, it says you must be in contact with the artifact with a down, rally, or recovery order. It doesn't say and, which is the crux of us believing that if I were to say do a recovery order and then go down because of my phase shift shielding, that would invalidate. It would interrupt the download or whatever. So what I'm gonna do is just place a down order and hope to hell that, holy crap, that goes well. Hand in the bag. All right, boys, it's up to the gods now.
Is going to charge into your downed drone.
Okay,
So he's
so
running,
I don't
running,
get to shoot
running.
back because you can't fire light support weapons in point blank shooting.
I'm having a hard time with these props.
He charged so fast he crushed through the pylon.
Yes. So I get 3 shots with my plasma carbines. I'm at accuracy 5. So
Hit twice.
once.
Oh, sorry, once. I'm
You
fine.
passed. But you do get a pin, so you're at 3 pins.
Yep. You
Now,
could very well pin this guy out.
all 3 of my guys are armed with plasma grenades, so they're strike value 1, which is better than my strike value nothing.
Yep,
There are
and they
hand
can
weapons.
compound.
So I have strength 5. I'm using a hand weapon.
And you
6,
charge.
And I charge.
So you're 7.
Yeah. So
So one hit.
1 hit.
I'm fine.
You're fine.
That being said, I get 1 strike back. Nope,
No.
nothing. There is now a follow-on combat, which I'm assuming Kevin would like
Don't you
to.
lose for having more pins?
Yes, I lost that round of combat. There's now a follow-on combat, which you will be considered the winner in because you won.
Sevens again.
So 7s again.
So
A lot
hit
better.
Twice.
Well, half
One-
better.
One hit. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
and I can't go down, so it's just vehicle damage chart.
Oh god. Weapons drone.
Yeah, weapons drone.
Not
Woo,
bad.
thank God.
I think
It's
some
just
of you
one
might
additional
have-
pin.
It might be. We'll
Yeah.
see. I already pulled it. It's me.
Also, I think we forgot to say, he takes an additional pin and goes down. Doesn't interrupt his order. Once again, the wording we're using to interpret that is or. So he hasn't done anything but a down order, so he's still chugging away while Kevin's guys are just trying to peel him off desperately with, I'm assuming, screwdrivers.
So these guys are now going to charge that guy. So
Can I make it?
Yeah, I can.
Oh, easily, yeah.
So
Okay.
yeah, we're gonna do this all over again. They're also just, I mean, the building is great and they probably don't want to leave. They're like, what? No, I don't know. It's not necessary. But they need to get out of there. They also have targeter probes on them, so he's just gonna stop me from using them basically if I don't use them.
Yep.
So, I'm full on charging you. I don't have anybody with overload ammo anymore because
Oh yeah, you rolled a million times.
so, but I will fire with my normal X launcher because it still might generate more hits than I normally would.
Yep. Whoever was on gun cleaning duty yesterday fell asleep.
So they're all at accuracy 5 again.
Yeah,
so.
I mean, you're still pretty likely to beat me to death.
So, this is it. This is it. So the next sling hits and causes 1. So
give me.
strike value 0.
Oh, okay.
So
I'm fine.
yes, you failed.
Oh, is that strike value 1? Okay.
So you're already down.
So roll it. 2.
So there's probably an additional pin.
It is take D3 additional pins.
Is it?
Yep. So roll high.
2. He's out.
Yep. He takes 3 pins, putting him up to 8, killing him.
Thank God.
Wow, wow.
So these guys are gonna consolidate back to their Porsche. They're gonna be like, I told you I would hit that.
Well, you can only consolidate 5.
I might be able to. With 2 dudes, I can. The commander sits in this corner. Thusly.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do a sprint this time because I'm gonna have to get to him. Because these guys are gonna sprint and charge him. So let's see if I get a pin from sprinting. There,
Kevin needs to roll his agility for his sprint. Oh,
Pin.
double pins.
Well,
Ear.
now we're equal.
Yeah,
Oh, that's terrible news for my shooting.
it is like
So
seriously.
5, so 1s or 2s are the only thing I'm gonna hit with. now.
1s, 2s, or 3s.
This is. Oh yeah, you're right. This is the X sling. So miss.
1 hit.
So 1 hit. So that's all I need.
Okay.
You're fine.
I do get a pin. That's
And
it.
now the pins don't matter because it's close combat.
Exactly.
So,
I'm just gonna roll mine while he's getting his dice, and I missed again. Who would have thunk it?
So I'm
I will headbutt you to death. God damn it!
I'm at strength 6 because I'm charging. So, ooh, buddy,
Pretty good
4
hits.
hits.
These guys don't have grenades, right?
No. So
Oh.
1 fail.
Oh boy.
Dude.
Oh. All right. And with that, Kevin, there's no way in hell this guy is gonna get there. It's just not possible. I mean, he could get there, but then he would have to
Well,
continue the
no,
whole
he
way
can't.
from
Remember,
shooting.
we figured it
I
out.
know. Yep. No.
You'd have to
I'm
be able to pull forward and shoot them.
Yep. I think I'm screwed. I'm going to go ahead and give this game to you, my friend. That was a good one. Even though I cheated you with Battlefields, you still beat me.
Once we realized the battlefield.
Yeah, once we realized the tides immediately turned. Well, when you design a team around having 60 points worth of battlefields, and then you realize that your battlefields are half as tall as you ordered them, that's a real problem that could arise in war, though. You know, you order a bunch of shields, you think they're one size, you click the wrong one on Amazon, you lose the war, hundreds of people die, you're a horrible person. Yeah.
I'm gonna get a catalog.
Overconfident from his last victory, Skatok the Brute went in too fast and too recklessly, and was outmaneuvered by Sojun the Commander.
The Algorin and their furious fighting tactics were able to destroy the drone minions of the Sanra commander quite easily in close combat. But now they're in hot pursuit.
Where next we pick up this campaign, Skatok the Brute will be fleeing from the Algorin pursuit force. What we will see is the most trusted rear guard of Skatok the Brute, Jandar Ratak, the Isaurian Sonra Subcommander.
The Algren and the Concord managed to maintain control of a mysterious builder artifact. What secrets will it reveal in the future? This was a genuinely fun scenario.
Yeah, for real, like, I am having a lot of fun with this campaign. I don't usually like narrative scenarios. I'm a really competitive guy. I really like matched play. I really like tournament play.
It makes sense. It's really fun.
It's what I usually like. Battles. And this is the first narrative scenario I've literally ever played in my whole life in any war game, and I'm having a hell of a good time. It's super cool.
Yeah, so far I think these are the most enjoyable scenarios we've played thus far.
They're
It's really
super
cool.
dynamic, particularly terrain-wise. Like I said, I love the competitive aspect of the game, but I also love the hobby aspect of the game. And Kevin is my favorite terrain maker, personally, on the internet. And he's been putting out so much cool stuff at the behest of this campaign.
I
So-
swear I'll do more tutorial videos as soon as I get more time. I'm literally spending all my time just preparing for these games. So the moment we get a lull in the schedule, I will show you how to make something. Put suggestions in the comments. I don't know. Maybe it'll dictate what I do next, or try to do anyways. This scenario in particular, I really enjoyed. I didn't really quite understand how the bombardment was going to work. In all honesty, it kind of looked silly to me. I was like,
Yeah, on
this is
paper,
weird.
it feels really weird.
Yeah.
And when you do it,
Just
you're like,
play
oh
it.
my god, this totally makes sense, and it's
Yeah.
super cool. Yeah.
Well, it was really cool because it ended up being that like I did not have the static position that I thought I was going to have.
Yeah.
Like all my defenders were like scrambling around the roofs. My guys left their buildings at the end to charge around. My guy was my commander, Sergey, was literally pretty much hiding in a collar the whole time, hoping not to get shot, and got to dive out at the last second. So it was really, once again, a lot about maneuvering, which was great. And it would have probably been a little more seamless. War games in general wargaming moment. Look up everything. As you
Okay, we have a lot of learning experiences.
This is
This like battlefields, building height.
Yep.
I'm sure a couple more
We
things.
looked up phase shielding and whatnot. We found out. So the big three that we figured out, which is why.
Yeah, so a recap of things we've learned and things to also apply to your own game, because I feel like when we miss stuff, sometimes it's stuff that other people have missed. And we get
Oh,
comments all
sure.
the time like, oh crap, I've been doing that wrong too. So
Yeah.
we like to show when we mess up, so then we can maybe help
Yeah.
other people not mess up.
So battlefields, you can shoot over them with overhead shooting all the time.
And
But-
you can also shoot over them if you're at a higher elevation.
Correct.
Buildings only
Uh-huh.
count as high elevation if they are 3 stories.
Which is 2
Um,
stories with a roof. So you have the roof of the 2-story building, or 3 physical stories, and you're inside that 3rd building
Yeah.
block.
we kind of retcon that because we do our height based off of those hills that you see all the time. So we kind of determine if somebody is at high ground if they're just one model height above anyone else. So I guess we kind of do it a little funky, but it just the way we build terrain,
Yeah.
it makes more sense. If you have Antares official terrain, it
Yeah.
might make more sense with their rules.
If you have a rule stickler, just know, like the building I built right there, if you open it up, the ceiling is super vaulted. So if you have someone that's really, specific about it, just make your buildings be shorter with more
With
levels.
more levels. That's
Um,
technically how Gates of Antares terrain seems to be. Like it's supposed to be like 5 to 6, maybe 7 inches of floor, as
Yeah.
opposed to the 10. Like I don't really know how far ours go.
And then the last thing is light support weapons can't even fire in close combat. Or I mean,
Who the hell
point
knew
blank
that?
shooting.
Not this
I
guy.
didn't know that. So literally, Sergey would have never done a drone force with it because of the
Well, yeah, okay, yeah. Also, if you're ever in a tournament, I don't know why you would do a narrative campaign in a tournament, but if you ever are, don't take a damn drone force for this scenario. It's a stupid thing to do. I did it because it was the fluffiest. I thought it was the coolest way
It
to
was
display what Dasto would be doing in his own mind. But drones suck at breaching buildings. They have no breaching weapons. They have no heavy weapons. They aren't that accurate. It's a bad idea. Don't do it.
It wasn't a terrible build though. If they would have been able to shoot at all my guys charging,
Yes.
he would have flopped like literally a bunch of
A lot
them
of
at the last second. I would have had pins attached to me. It wouldn't have been such an easy thing. And if the battlefield would have protected him from everybody taking refuge in the buildings,
then obviously he would have had a lot more survivability. So it was just it happens. It's a war game. There's a million rules. Don't get down on yourself for not knowing all the rules.
It's a lot to remember.
Halfway through the fight, you find something out. It is what it is. So we'll probably not make that mistake again. But once again, Bronvar, amazing campaign. It's free on the Intel.
Two recommendations. Check out Bronvar. Check out the Splintering Shard. There's characters in both. There's a lot of Isaurian characters in the Splintering Shard. And me as a power gamey kind of guy, knowing all the different characters I can take is my bread and butter.
Yeah.
There's also a character in Bronvar. What's his name again?
Brockus. Yeah.
For the free one.
So really cool. But I'm digging the commanders.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you like this video, please give it a like. And if you like this content, you want to see the Antares community grow, subscribe and share these videos. We really appreciate all the feedback, and every subscriber just makes us feel more validated and continuing making these projects and having an awesome dialogue for it. So thank you guys very much. It's always a pleasure.
Tabletop Warlords.
Thanks, John Roberts.
Yes, once again, thanks, John Roberts.
John Roberts is the man.
Team Canada.
I'm gonna throw you on your brother.
Oh yeah!